Okay, everybody, if you're there, I'm coming. I'll be right there. I'll explain what happened. It's like, oh my gosh.
I haven't even got the notification yet. There it is. And everybody's frozen. Or at least Kathy is. Oh,
It's like,
Where's the arrow?
it's spinning on. Yeah. It's Nancy is here and Mary Hockenberg.
it's like, good morning.
And Sarah.
Oh,
But Kathy's frozen again.
we're gonna have fun today.
I guess.
Well, I'm trying to make a phone call to Akron, Ohio, and it rings, nobody's there.
Oh,
So when Kathy called, nobody was there. It's
I'm
like,
trying, guys. Hopefully.
so it's like,
Analytics.
I give up because
Yeah, one
mine
of those
says
days, let me tell you.
I got 4G, but in
Here,
reserve.
this is the thing, not a Monday.
It's not
Well,
Friday the
here.
13th either. Oh,
Maybe it's just going to be you and I today, Sandra.
I was just about thinking, should I just take it over to mine? Oh, Lori,
Hi,
I'm
Nancy.
sorry.
Hi, Mary. Ladies, welcome. I'm trying to get.
You're running behind Kathy and you're
It's like,
freezing a lot.
yes.
Shoot, I don't even show that I'm on right now.
Oh, I got you
It
on
should bring me over
YouTube.
to the analytics here in just 1 second, okay?
But you're frozen.
Yeah. And now her picture's gone on mine.
Of course, really, really, really slow.
It's like, okay, this is how it's going to be today.
Here we go. Okay.
You're still
Yep.
frozen.
Now, I'm green. I just gotta wait a minute.
We're past the minute.
Even the phones and everything are messing up over here today. I don't understand what's going on.
There is a telephone outage. So my phone's
Hopefully, we have Andrea and Gladys on right now.
she can't.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my.
And just send her a text.
It's not made for kids.
She's just plain froze. She
Yeah.
hasn't moved. We're moving.
Okay. I'm trying to fix a plumbing problem. Everything's around here now.
She got up to that
And hi,
problem.
Sarah. Nancy, YouTube is having fun with us today. I know.
That's
I
weird.
know. I'm just like,
She can see
oh, what else
YouTube,
could go wrong?
but she can't see us. That's
Okay.
weird.
Gonna go in here and fix this.
I sent her a text that she was frozen. Whether or not she receives it's another
Thanks,
thing.
Gladys. No. Subscribers only.
Lori says, this is funny. I'm taking a break.
Yeah, this is. Cause she can't see us.
5 hours. So
I don't understand it.
It must be her computer. I know she has Windows 10.
It's 10 or 11.
And she has Windows 10.
Yeah.
And that expires in October of next year. And not gonna update the updates anymore after that.
Yeah, that's my old computer. Runs on slow-mo.
That's what I have is the Windows 10.
I have Windows 11.
On my laptop, it's Windows 10. I have the other computer over there is Windows 11. So
Yes, I know.
My old one's got what, Windows 7 or whatever it is.
yeah.
It runs, but every time it tries to update, it won't do anything. Oh,
Yeah, I hope it stays like that.
we don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, she's been frozen for quite a while.
Yep. And then I'm trying to copy the link on my Chromebook, and it's not letting me. It's like, okay.
Well, you just turned on subscribers mode. That doesn't help for her being frozen.
Right.
Suppose I should turn on live chat. Not that it's gonna help any.
I know I don't hear any sound.
That's because you're frozen, Kathy. What's happening? Kathy in a time zone? I guess so,
Yeah.
Lori. She's frozen on her
somewhere.
side.
For me.
I did send her a text saying she was frozen.
Oh,
Welcome to the warped world. Can you guys hear her on your side?
Sound not there.
We can hear her. We can't see her because of her being frozen. I'm going to mute this one and go check out that one.
Okay, you can still hear me though. Lori says, okay, I'll go back to what I'm doing. Be right back. And she says, I hear her.
For some reason it's not bringing up so I can fix it. My sound.
We can hear you. Oops, I'm the host now. Until she goes back on. Carrie says, Kathy, you need to reset and reboot. She did that once already.
You can hear it perfectly fine when she speaks. It's like, but she's just froze. Oh, where did we go?
I don't know. Where'd you go?
Like,
I lost
it
you.
took out on YouTube, just you, Gladys.
I see that. Oops, now it's flipping over to you.
That's weird. Oh, we're in because she's gone. We're switching by whoever talks now. I hate that. So we lost her altogether. You can tell who speaks by who's up on the screen.
Yeah, that's really weird.
I don't know why it goes to speaker mode.
Or it's showing is speaking.
Yep.
Carrie's laughing.
Well, she got kicked completely out of Zoom. And so she's not coming back in. We have to go reset all the numbers again. It's like I can sew my block together.
President hasn't kicked us off yet.
Well, sometimes it depends when she gets rebooted. And then it kicks us off. But welcome to the Gladys Sanders Show. And it's like, I'll be right back. I remember something I was supposed to do today. I'll be right back, Gladys.
Okay.
And if you're gone, I know where you went.
Yeah. Hi, Denise. It's just Sandra and I for right now. Kathy's having issues. Technical issues.
Before we get kicked off, I promised Denise I'd show her the dog quilt from over at Rita's last night. So it's like, here's the dog quilt. It's like, how far do you get to see? And then take half and half. How about that? That's about half and half. Denise wanted to see it last night.
Nancy says so cute.
Yeah. I enjoyed making all the applique. It was fun. Trying to find pictures that I could use as my applique, all the layers. I'm going to see how many pins it takes to hold it up on the wall. One, two, three. If Alani sees it later, she'll say, Gigi Ma, I want the dogs. That's, yeah, it's just too heavy. Once I get to this form, I need to get up that curtain rod up there. But in the meantime, I could just put it. Oh, we froze on YouTube now. Nope. I guess we're moving.
You're still there.
Yeah. That's like, I'll just put it on my lap. It worked really well for our background up there on Rita's last night. I didn't get that pixelated behind my head like everybody else was getting. Yeah, it's like, of course, I have my up close. I can show you. Like this one's Rowdy. This one's Oreo. But all the layers that are used in putting the light in the backside, all the layers that are in the applique. And see, she has her dog tag on.
Nancy says, Carrie says, I love it. And Nancy says, where has Kathy gonna come back?
Yeah.
Hi, Carrie.
And this black one, I used 3 different black on blacks to make her. That was fun. And then he's a combination of 2 different dogs I found on the internet to get his face right. And this one's from an actual photo because he was my little chunky guy. This is my son's Pepper. This one is Sadie. She was left on a corner. Someone put her on a string on the yield sign over here by the corner of my house. And let's see. This one's Dixie. This one's Maya. My granddaughters. That's Ace and Hatter. And they even have their blanket. It's a Minky. The pug is just something extra. Chloe. Grace. Callie. And on the cats, I made their eyes match their patches that they had on their face and neck. This is just a spare dog. And then everybody can guess who this is. Bailey. And then we got Sky and Ash. They're Emily's sister labs. And then last but not least, Russell, my grandson's cat. And now Austin's got 2 dogs and a cat. Derek's got a dog. Douglas and Derek's got a dog. Casey's got a new dog. And it's like, oh, and then there's Gunner. So that's 7 new pets. I could start another quilt.
Hi, darling.
Good morning, Darlene. This is the funniest YouTube we've had. If she doesn't get this figured out, I can just go over to my own. But mine has batting and Minky. And this one here, being I did the custom, I didn't have to worry about being over there in my edge. So I rolled my Minky over to the front. I can't even remember if I machine sewed it. Looks like I machine sewed it. But gotta finish putting dog tags on. On the cats, I think I'm going to make them in the shape of a fish. Because they say cats and fish. Hi, Maureen. Welcome to the Kathy List Show.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Especially if this screen flips back and forth between you and I.
Yes. Anybody got motion sickness? I'm sorry. Thank you, Terry. We could get you one made with your lovely little ones. It's a nice memory. Yeah.
Kathy Kwiltz and Klutz.
But after yesterday's, Terry helped me with my other sewing machine. And when I was trying to figure out my one bobbin on the 66, I kept playing with it, By the time I was done talking with Terry, the dang thing started working and didn't do anything but hold it in my hand. It's like, you have one with a Shih Tzu in the middle. It's like, if I've thought often is like take pictures of our pets. Okay, Nancy, you gotta go to the store and get your mowing done. That's fine. Looks like there's not gonna be a Kathy. We're gonna restart here probably pretty soon. Soon as she gets everything shut down and restarted again. That's usually when we get kicked out. That's usually when we get kicked out. But I do have a curtain rod that I could put up there that has the clamps for hanging things. I should see if I can get that up there. Yeah, I still haven't mowed my front yard. Because yesterday I went to the grocery store, then come home, put up the groceries. Then Austin was in, Austin was out. Then he's selling stuff on the virtual marketplace thing. So people was coming, picking up their stuff, and it's like, just get done, and it's like, time to do it again.
She was afraid of Terry. Oh, Nancy said.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta. Well, I was like, should I even attempt to fix this to all chat? I'll get it there. Because I didn't get that one message. We're trying not to overtalk, so it's not jumping back and forth so much, guys. It's like get it on one person and try to leave it there. But the block of the day, which if it doesn't work out here pretty soon, there's basically there's the flying geese unit that has to be made. 4 of them. 4 half square triangles, which then get made into another triangle that will look like this. And then it gets a triangle and then it's a block. That's the simpleness of this one. It's like, I'm still going to take it apart, Terry, and clean it all up. But you had the best spot yesterday. Sebastian was sleeping on her lap, nice and peaceful. So don't disturb him. It's like, don't disturb a little one when they're sleeping. Oh, I see Kathy coming back on this side. Trying. She's trying. There's a square that says Kathy Quilts and Krafts. That's all we see, and it's muted.
I don't see that.
Oh,
On my
there's Kathy. There's the picture. Now unmute you in the bottom left corner. Just unmute herself. Nope, you're not unmuted yet. You can do it, Kathy. Come on. But she's not going to be on YouTube because she's just coming
All
straight
right.
in.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you
Can you
there. There's Kathy. Now you're on YouTube. She
I am?
wiggled. Look at that. She wiggled.
Oh my God.
Don't touch anything.
Okay, again, I'm just going to do Zoom. Oh my God.
But you're on YouTube. You are on YouTube. So just leave it on that screen that you're
I
at.
am. I'm not touching it.
And so Terry says, Kathy, welcome to Kathy's Quilts and Crafts, where anything goes.
Did you guys hear that loud noise?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh my God. It was like a super loud buzzing. It was loud. And I'm going, what is that? Dave unplugged the computer. We turned it off. It kept going and going. I went, oh, what is it? It was just, oh, and then finally it just stopped.
But it's funny. You come back in, you're on YouTube, everything resumed, even though you turned your computer off. That's not normal. And they are probably so thankful because Gladys would speak or I would speak. We was jumping back and forth on the screens.
Yeah, I saw that. I was trying to talk and you guys couldn't hear me. And then I saw right now Gladys is the host. So
we're having fun. But
I'm just one of the people that came on. Hello, everybody.
okay, the other question while Terry's on here, the only place I can find the belts is order them from China. Should I go ahead and go for it?
What are you looking for?
The belt for the other Singer sewing machine. I wonder if the pantyhose thing would work. Hi, Sheer.
Hey, you should try Temu. If you're gonna go China, try Temu. They're really good. They're really cheap. They're really good.
Nobody come up. Only eBay come up with some to buy. I couldn't even find them on Amazon without going to China.
Did you
Terry
try?
says go to the top of the right of your Zoom screen. You could choose gallery view.
Yep.
That doesn't work on a tablet.
Wait. Top of my right, view.
Yep.
It is in gallery.
Yep. It seems funny Kathy's on the bottom on Zoom. On the YouTube.
I'm next to you on mine. You're on the top and I'm next to you, and Gladys is on the bottom.
And see, on mine, I'm up top. Gladys is beside me, and you're at the bottom. Hey, let's try one more YouTube. See where you're at. Oh,
Well, Sandra, that was weird that you couldn't even hear me on the phone.
yeah, it was terrible.
Terry says no pantyhose. I will find the belt.
Okay, so other than that, ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing today?
And Nancy's gonna go mow her yard.
Oh, what fun. Hey, Nancy. I would say enjoy, but I know you won't.
I'm making a phone call, Ralph.
Okay, Sheer says, how are you, Gladys?
I'm doing all right.
It's not Gladys you guys got to worry about. It's me. Oh, all right. Okay. Catch my breath.
We're gonna leave you running, Nancy says.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dorlin. Wonky blocks are turning out great. Oh, that's good to hear. Sheer's doing good. He's up. I've uploaded. Sheer, let me tell you, I don't want to talk about uploading. I don't want to talk about computers. I don't want to talk about anything like that today. Okay. Nothing after what I went through, okay?
And my telephone is not working. I can send messages, but I can't make phone calls. Does that make sense?
Oh, so it's your phone. Okay.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
tried calling Marla and it
And it
called
wouldn't go
and
through.
hung it up.
Oh, that's really weird.
There's a link, Sandra, for you.
And
Terry.
Marla says the place in Akron, Ohio does have the belt, but I can't call her because my phone don't work.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna try to see if I can get Gladys, just if she answers. If it'll work.
This is one weird day.
Calling Gladys.
Yes, it's ringing.
Okay, we'll answer it.
Hello.
Okay, gotcha. All right, it's her phone. Okay, thank you, Gladys.
Now you can call me and it'll ring, but that's about it.
So, okay.
Until I get off of that R, I can't make a phone call. You have to text me. If you want to get back at me, you have to text me.
It's not even ringing.
Yeah. Our phone service is down here.
50. Your number. It was forwarded to an auto.
Yeah.
What is
Terry
going
says-
on?
Terry says he doesn't remember what size you need. Sandra.
Oh,
Oh.
the needle or the
The
belt? Okay.
It was 14 3/4.
Are you
Sure.
going to do the block today, Sandra, or no? Because
Yeah,
I'm not even ready for it.
Well,
So
you need to concentrate on the projects you're doing.
I have it printed,
Yeah.
not once, but twice.
But okay, Kathy, being she was AWOL, this quilt has basically, what is it? You have your flying geese unit that you have to make 4 of. You have your half square triangle that you make 4 of and trim them down to 2.5.
Let me write that down just so that I have
Okay.
it.
Your flying geese unit.
I got to get to it right. Telling you, Sandra, I got like 12 pages here.
Well, I printed everything at 5. It's 5. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Fabric
4.
1, background. What do I do? What are the difference trimming down?
Okay. Go back to the page that has the pictures of how you quilt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go to that page.
Okay.
And that's where you're going to write down your numbers.
Okay. Okay, it says make 4 flying geese.
Okay, those measure 2.5 by 4.5.
Okay, 2.5.
Terry says I'm doing double X sewing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the block she cut out yesterday and she's sewing that today. And
okay, then you add the other one to it.
The next one, when that's all done, that's 4.5 by 4.5.
4.5 by 4.5. Okay.
On that next line where it says make 4 and it's just a little half square triangle.
Uh-huh.
That squares up to 2.5 inches by 2.5.
2.5. Okay.
And then where it points the arrow over and you sew those 2 pieces to it and then the other triangle, that's 4.5 by 4.5 when that whole thing's done again. Because it's a 9 patch. And when they make 9 patches like this, everything's 4.5. And it all goes by this size here. The geese get made by the block that's going to attach to them. They're all 2.5 by 4.5. So that tells you how to do that.
Okay. And then when it's all done, it should measure 12.5 unfinished.
Yes. And anything to do with my phone is now not working. I can't use my Wi-Fi. I can't use my phone.
That's
like
weird.
everything just quit working. So Marla, if you're out there, I can only get through Messenger.
Is that working?
Yeah, Messenger is working because that's going through my regular internet. I'm just lost.
Me too.
I live out in the middle of nowhere, little old country girl.
I'm a
We're back.
rebel. Cause.
We are back to the tin cans with the string.
Oh goodness, that was good.
I don't know if that works or not. So I'm going to go ahead and sew a flying geese unit together.
All right, I'm gonna go continue on what I was doing yesterday.
But I want Kathy to really concentrate on her UFO she has. Oh, my text message works still.
Good. Okay.
But last night I looked for an hour trying to find somebody that wasn't in China that made that belt. And the only belt they make is the one that's like on it. And it must be
Well,
because they stretch. Is why they make like 4 was $7 and something. I could go down to John Deere and see if they have any O-rings that size. It's like,
over.
yeah, that it's raining pieces. My half square triangles wanted to fly the kite.
Mary says, well, I'm sending you a belt, so stop looking.
Oh,
Thank you, Carrie.
it's like, you don't have to, Terry. It's like, I couldn't believe that I couldn't find anything. But she got to listen to the motor purr. It just
Her.
purrs. It just purrs. Can you hear me?
Yes.
See, my son just calls. It rings, but he can't hear me. I'll send
Yeah.
him a text.
Like with me when me and you.
Mary said it's
Yeah.
too late. It's on its way. I hope it works.
Okay. But it's like,
Sending you a big
it's like my son's probably wondering if I'm still alive.
And then she says it's a V belt, like we talked about.
Okay. Because that rubber one, if it fits a 13 to 15 inch measurement, if that thing started out at 13 and it now is as big as the featherweight, which is like a 17 or 15 or whatever it was, I forget now. It's like, that's a lot of stretch.
And then she says, is your phone on airplane mode?
I can double check, but it just says I'm in reserve. No. Oh, I put it in airplane. I took it off airplane.
Now you should be able to. Let me call you.
I'm in emergency calls only. That's what it says.
Let's see. Call Sandra.
Mary says that is hilarious. Imagine how much it's stretched out. And
Yeah.
Savvy is here.
And
Call
hi,
Sandra.
Savvy. but it's like
Okay.
I even took the picture, a short video, and sent it to Terry. And can you hear me now?
We can
Oh,
hear you.
yeah, it works when it wants to.
I guess so.
Okay.
Coming in loud and clear. You're clear for takeoff.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Savvy.
You're clear for takeoff, Sandra.
Okay, I'm gonna restart my phone. It's like,
I'm back.
Okay. I got to get back to the chat.
The chat's doing just fine. We went without you.
Well, you know what?
Are you going to finish that sentence?
yeah, she's only threats.
You're frozen again, Kathy.
Yep, she is. Oh, there she moved a little bit.
Who?
You.
Am I frozen again?
For just a second, you were.
Yeah, you had the head jerks. I am Verizon. I am Verizon. And Ronnie said something about something because she's strictly Verizon too. We're going to have 2 cell phones so we can stay in contact with people.
One for Verizon that messes up.
And a burner phone so we can't be tracked.
Get a government phone, it's free.
And see, my watch is now telling me that I am in roaming only because I'm not working something. It's like, okay, even my phone tells me that I'm SOL. What a world we live in.
Technology.
Technology, technology, technology.
Which is great when it works. But that's the big thing. When it works.
Oh, turn this off because I don't want to lose what I do have. That's where you got to hope that your phone or your internet isn't going through a phone line like some of them do.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, it's terrible.
It is. It really is. But the head honchos, all they care about is if it's working or not. Well, if it's working, why do you care? You know?
It's like, mine works. It's like one time I went and called the telephone, the CenturyLink when I had the landline. And I was outside and I called them and they go, well, it seems to be working. I says, I'm on my cell phone calling you. It's like they couldn't get that. It's like, come on, people. There's got to be some brains out there.
Is there?
Mary said she was on Zoom earlier and it was glitching too.
Was it?
Okay.
Good to know.
My blankie keeps over on Rita's last night. I put this dog blanket, my dog quilt, on as a background, and Denise wanted to see it today, so I brought it out
Yeah, I saw you showing it.
because it's like I'm keeping it on my lap.
On the many times I tried to get on. And I want to stress that Minnie.
And hi, Deb S. You
Deb.
come on just in time, Deb. We're back. It's been a struggle today.
Yep.
Lori, she was relaxing because it was funny how we was having so much problems.
Ordinarily, I'd laugh with you, Lori, but this one was not funny. That loud noise. Oh my God. It was horrible.
Hi, Deb.
Well, turn it off. Turn it off. He unplugs the computer and it still went, and turned off the computer and it still went.
Yeah, restarted my phone. I'm still in that reserve. I'm still in the emergency calls only.
I guess they classified mine as an emergency.
You're still playing plumber, the solder it in place instead of putting a bolt on it. Okay. Okay, got these 2 flying geese units made. I got to trim off the rabbit ears, dog ears, cat ears, whatever little triangles them are.
Chicken ear, right?
I'm piercing their ear. Off it goes.
Who is this?
Carrie finished her block. It's like, you have to send a picture on my messenger so I can show them.
Hello? Who is this?
Uh-oh. She's in trouble now. The FBI called her.
No way. No way. Hey, what are you doing? How you been?
Oh, I'm just fine, Kathy. Social call.
We told her not to touch anything, remember?
She
Oh,
said she's not touching
I
the
gotta
thing.
mute here for a minute. Hang on.
Can you do it
I can't
safely?
mute. It keep coming.
Over on the bottom
I
left
know.
corner. She got it. That's the only thing you're allowed to touch today, Kathy. It's like I set rulers down and can't find them. Hi, Laura. It's like, I received that one form. Yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Mary Webb is here.
Good morning, Mary Webb. But Laura, I did get it, and I read through it twice. Now I got to compare it to the address book because everything looked fine. Because we only had basically 2 new addresses, right? I think it was. Ouch. Warm that up. It's like, thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay, I'm back.
She made it without disappearing.
I know. That was my my fiance from high school. Mike. Shock, huh?
Who's now a friend.
Huh?
I said, who is now a friend.
Well, he still wants to marry me. He is now a doctor, making good money. Never got married.
Oh, you scorched him for life.
I did. He came by and saw me a couple of times while I was doing my thing, but I didn't mean to, but I did. I heard him.
Yeah.
But anyway, I told him I'd call him back later.
Hi, Brenda.
Getting all these little
Am I the only one that's saying hi to everybody?
Hi,
uh,
Brenda.
hi Brenda.
Welcome, Brenda. How are you?
It's like
Hope
if you go back and watch the replay, it sounds like we're out there echoing. It's like I don't know if other channels that have multiple people up on screen do it or not, but it sounds like we're echoing.
Yeah.
Okay, she sent it.
You know, we were having issues, so that would not surprise me. That, you know.
Was not coming through on Messenger, Carrie. It didn't make it through yet.
Hi, Carrie. Thank you for the information a little while ago. Thank you very much.
It's like I restarted my phone, that didn't work. Restarted this, that didn't work.
Sarah says I'm still lurking while I try to get my house back in order. Finally off restrictions, so time to catch up.
Yes.
Did you restart your brain, Sandra? Is that working okay?
Yep. I restarted all sorts of things. And then my next is joining these two pieces. The half square triangle that was trimmed to 2.5.
And Brenda says, doing good. I appreciate your all greetings. Makes my day.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so
Kathy's having issues. I'm having issues. It's like, what's next?
Gladys isn't.
Nope. Everything's fine and dandy on my side.
Better not jinx her, huh?
Yeah.
Shush.
Everything is just keen. Did I chase away Steer earlier?
No,
No,
I don't think so.
I think I did. And I told him I didn't want to hear all that today.
Brenda, did you see Nancy Gus won the Juki from Fallon's channel? So happy for her.
It's like I heard about it over at Rita's last night. And
What'd
then
she win?
her husband also won a TV.
Really?
Really?
So Nancy won a.
A Juki?
Is that what you said?
And her
Juki.
husband won a
Yeah.
smart TV? I think it was.
Wow. Nice. What channel did Nancy win the Juki from?
That was all the same thing. The Fallon with Fallon.
So be it, Quilt.
Yeah. Now the Jinx just went over to the sewing machine.
Oh no.
It's like
No.
threw a thread over the top and then sewed back down through it. It's like, oh, what's next? Right?
You got me. Oh, tired. Excuse me.
Has Laura come back on? It's like I sent her an email. Glad the scissors are retrievable by cord.
She's at work, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she should be at work.
I just said Nancy Gus is a widow.
Okay, she's here.
Was
You
it
heard me
Nancy?
say that I got it. Today I gotta enter the Sherry's email address. In other words, I can't do it. Last night it wasn't in my contacts, so I have to add Sherry to me.
Sherry's not here.
Yeah.
So far, Sherry's not here today.
Sure, says good night. He's going to bed.
Okay, good night, Sherry.
Good night, Sherry. See you Monday.
Laura says, where else would I be? I live at work.
Yeah.
That's true. True.
Live at work, get totally exhausted, go home, crash on the recliner. And take her meds. Totally exhausted.
That's me last night. I was watching Everybody Loves Raymond and I crashed.
I put this back up here. Pick this up all over again. Okay. It's easy to, when you pick things up, you can turn them around, like the knot, sewing machine not working right.
Mhm.
It's like, ooh, how do I sew this together now? Put it back on the board and go for it again. By adding these two small triangles to each side of the square, you just get a bigger triangle. Oh, you got a new one? Woohoo! If you're going to live in your recliner, you might as well have a new one, right?
Comfy.
You deserve it.
Yep, she does.
But you take your 2.5-inch square and you sew your little triangles on each side to make a larger triangle. I'm going to trim off these dog ears just because I can. Right now, it looks like a bird flying through the air. And that's his, so it's a bat. on that book Carrie has, the bird block looks just like that piece I just showed you. They call that the bird block. Our birds in flight is this, with all the rest of the square being the background. I thought, oh, there. And I can't remember the name of the book.
Laura says I can't get care with an ottoman, no more recliners.
But okay, as long as you can sleep in it, does it have a nice big ottoman? It's like, I jokingly said there was this great big huge teddy bear that was a couch. I said, that's the one I want. So I could just sleep on that great big huge teddy bear. It would be my bed, it'd be recliner, it'd be everything.
All in one?
Yeah. It was that big of a bear, Kathy.
The ones in your room?
No, it was a thing I seen on Facebook somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I saved the picture or not. And that her message still hasn't come through to show her block that she made. Or she probably sent it on Facebook.
Let me count.
I have so many pictures, it's unreal.
So do I.
There it is.
You did save it.
There.
Wow.
Can you imagine somebody coming into your house and go, "What the hell is that?" But it looks comfy.
Uh-huh. Very.
Okay. You're going to fall asleep with your feet up. Unless you got a low back chair. And then whenever your head falls backwards, then you wake up. Well, I'm off reserve now. I don't know if that means anything. It's like, I'm off reserve. Oh no. And this one. Yeah, that is a humongous bear.
24. I need 12 more. Shucks. How you doing today, Laura? Hello, Mary. Hello, Maureen. Sarah. I said hi to all you guys earlier, but you guys couldn't hear me. Oh, Carrie and Deb and
Is that your ghosting moment?
yes, Lori and Savvy, Sachi, Savvy Sachi. Welcome, welcome. And Terry and Dora Lynn. And
If I got that humongous bear, and Lonnie would say, "Can I go stay tonight, Gigi Mom, and sleep in the bear?"
Nancy. Yeah, I know, huh? Or can I take it home? And Denise. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I got 12 more I need. Okay. I thought I cut out enough. I guess not.
My Peace Corps up there must be the one that goes on that. I'm chain quilting or sewing. Isolated in my office, taking meds, struggling to breathe. They're allowing you not to go up to meetings now, I hope. To stay in your office quarantined.
Would be nice, huh?
With all the breathing air purifiers, vaporizers.
Mary's asking, did you happen to peek at the price of that bear?
No. Probably more than a bed. It's like,
This is
no,
Carrie's block.
can't see it.
Can't see it.
All I see is a white screen.
Okay, can you see it now?
Yeah, but too
It's
far
yellow.
away. Can you bring it closer?
I can see it. Can you guys see it?
Kinda. It's very light.
Yeah, it's yellow.
Yeah.
Very pretty, Carrie. Very pretty. They're just now telling me that our audio call ended, Sandra.
Oh my. It's only a little bit behind. Only.
Sure about God. Okay. Just thought you might want to know.
It's like that's like them notifying me when my grandson left. But it's like I just want Laura's to be tagged, figure out what the heck her problem is, and then
Take care of it.
yeah, so she doesn't have to be this up down up down up down.
Yes.
She's
Well,
been
got it.
down more than she's been up this year.
Says Laura, that is up. That has to be too often. My husband had the problem. Mary says, yes, I see it. She did a great job. Sarah, I'll be right back. I need to use my phone for a bit.
Okay.
Carrie, oh, Laura, I'm so sorry you're still struggling with this. Prayers and hugs. And then she says, I just painted another machine. She's out of control. And
Yeah.
then, okay, Sarah, and
But it's a
hi.
good out of control.
You know, it's kind of nice and comfortable having this quilt on my lap.
Is it not making you hot?
Nope.
I'm getting kind of hot.
Says it's 70 outside, going to be a high of 83 today.
Ooh, we're at
And I
70.
have two littles at 2 o'clock.
Carrie said it just started raining here. Let's hope it passes quickly.
You don't want no more rain?
Sandra has two.
Two adorable littles later.
We hope that they're feeling better.
I asked if they was, and she said Alani hadn't had any issues for 24 hours at that time.
And
And I bought
Alan.
all the different foods that she eats. And I couldn't think of that other thing I wanted on my grocery list. The Lunchable.
Mm.
So I didn't get me any Lunchables. 82 there. That's going to be my high.
Here it's 65. Gonna get to 71. Saturday's our hottest day. It's 78. And let's see.
And then tomorrow, take Ronnie's quilt over to her.
Oh my gosh. Tomorrow you're 85 and then 88, 82, 84, 80. Is that normal for this time of the year?
We've been below record or below normal. So yeah, it's normal.
Okay, today's my son's birthday, right? He's 45.
And Mary Webb 11:30 and 93. Yikes.
His weather is 92. But he does have a pool if he wants to take a dip.
Maureen said rained here for a short minute. Because the heart's over the other part.
That's why everything was going wrong today. It's Michael's birthday. No, I get it.
Trim, trim, trim. I have to trim these four. I have 3 in my hand and I trimming them 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.5. Put the line on the 4.5 would be nice. Three more blocks and this sampler quilt will go together. Got to figure out what I'm going to use for sashing. I thought about a pale yellow, but I'm not a yellow girl.
No, but that would be pretty.
Because I got to pick a color that's up there in the quilt. There's blue, yellow, purple, pinks. Not a pink girl either. And Maureen, I haven't peeked at that envelope yet. It's still sealed. It is so tempting. I just keep my brain occupied. I got me.
Put it somewhere where you can't see it. Well, I didn't get any more cotton cuts, so I don't think I'm going to.
And why is that?
Well, I emailed them like Terry told me to, and haven't heard anything.
Okay.
That was Tuesday last week. Or Wednesday. Anyway, I certainly should have heard from them already.
Well, as long as they're not billing you.
No, they're not.
And did you put any of the ones you got together?
No, not yet. I got them all sorted, ready to go. But
The chat's not moving, huh, Gladys?
Nope.
You want me to write to you so you can have something to read? It's like everybody working on a project or cleaning house.
Terry says tomorrow they sent out clue 5.
maybe I'll hear something by then, huh? I don't know.
As long as these 4 blocks look alike, I have it made.
And then she says they're trying to stay away from machines.
Hmm.
And then this one.
Well, I did what you told me to do, Terry, and it got me
This
nowhere.
one. This one. And there. There's the 9 patches.
And she says, LOL, one is dry. Got to give it 5 days before I rebuild it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the fun part. You don't want to scratch it. That's for dang sure.
And she says, email. Did you get an email from them?
Make sure to check. Did you check your junk side?
Yes, I do every time, every day.
Okay.
I go
I
through
like
my
the way you
email.
spelled email the first time. It just means you're normal. Lunchtime, I have to cook. LOL. I think is what it says behind the heart.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna web sew together the pieces up here.
Have a good lunch, Dorlin.
Yes, enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy.
Mary's asking, what color did you paint it, Terry? Mary says,
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
it doesn't sound like them for you not to get an email. Something is not right.
I know. I did exactly what you told me to do, Terry. Okay, do I have 12? One.
Terry says, Mary, I will reveal it on my channel. Now I like to do a reveal. And Denise, watch Tiffany sew a couple of projects in her open gates box. She doesn't speak in the video, it's speed up, but she demonstrates how to cut strips and then zip cut a 4-patch fine piece from strip. And then Terry says, so you should see a charge, Kathy.
I know, and I'm not seeing a charge. I haven't seen anything.
Mary says,
Quit
okay,
blocking Gladys.
you do beautiful work. What?
There's stuff that comes up blocking your head.
No. Well, maybe I should cut my head off now. At the brain.
Okay, so so.
There's the first part of the 9-patch webbing. Pick it up, make sure to bring it over, lay it on the correct way.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I don't want Jack to come out.
I need to take a peanut break.
Dave, oh Dave.
Been a long time since I've had to ask him during a live. Wait. Okay, Dave, where are you?
Terry says, I think I'll cut out a dress.
Yeah, that'll keep you busy for a few. That's your therapy, right? So a dress. Wonder what therapy is an hour.
A lot. You can bet your bottom dollar.
Probably like $150 and the doctor gets 50.
Dave, did you get my message? Please. I know it's unusual, but
I gotta poke this in. It keeps falling off my lap and then I feel a cold draft. Bailey's out laying in the grass in the middle of the sun. She has a spot worn in the grass.
So she always goes to the same spot?
Yep.
Wow.
Pretty unusual, I thought, but
No?
same exact spot. This is the final before the sew together. This is where you double check to make sure Jack doesn't have to come out again.
Jack who?
Mine's plumb crazy, but
Mine's Jack.
yeah, I just call mine plum crazy
Because it's purple?
because it's kind of plummy purple. But it's the
Okay.
thing that
You're
fit the most.
right.
It fit my description of her. Kathy will return. So Gladys, you might as well say what time yours is tomorrow.
4 o'clock Central Standard Time
It's like
every Friday. Come join me. Or join us in the chat.
depends on what time.
Kathy will be on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
I just hope the internet works on any day. Okay, that one, and that one. Looks like the picture. Ouch! Till I poked myself.
No, I thought you were hitting the iron with your fingers.
Yeah. Looks like the picture, but a different color. I still don't get Rocky Garden. Do you? It's like I just don't understand how they get their titles. And this is all web, so now I just have to sew. When our world comes to a national disaster, nothing's going to work, so they can't notify anybody. Unfortunately, that is the way it's going to be. Because even TVs a lot of people are streaming. So if the internet goes down, they don't get the notification that way either. I gotta change my needle when it starts making that noise. I often think it's the needle. Might be a little bent. Might be. I just gotta find my pill bottle that I put the dead remains. Till it gets full. I use a prescription bottle as my sharps container. Drill the hole in the top of the lid. Just drop the pin in. Pins or needles. And this side, row 1. And row 2. I think I'm going to put a very colorful back on the back of this one. Marshall Dry Goods has some beautiful, I don't even know what they call them. They got pinks and purples and greens and blues, and they're just a splash of every color. Forget what it's called.
Sandra's frozen. It's going to be interesting. Lost my connection. Okay, Sandra. Just leave me here by myself. Me, myself, and I. And he says we already see in areas where tornadoes, floods, fires, hurricanes destroy the infrastructure that makes communication possible. And then there's the human sabotage. I don't even see Kathy coming back. Yeah, here she comes.
I'm back, guys. I'm sorry.
Well, it's just you and I.
I'm back, Gladys. I'm sorry. What happened to Gladys? I mean, to Sandra.
She lost her connection.
I did hear her talking. Come think of it.
Keep
now
stepping
I
on that
don't.
potato chip.
Yeah, and then she froze, and then she said she lost my connection.
You gonna try to come back?
I don't know. Haven't seen anything.
That's okay. Just you and I. Happening in chat. Anything important?
Well, not really.
Yet lost my connection.
Yeah, Denise was saying, here we see areas where tornadoes, flood, fires, hurricanes destroy the infrastructure that make communication possible. And then there's sabotage.
That's true. She's right. Yep.
Sandra says Doomsday's Thursday.
You sure it's not a Monday? That's what I said. I did the cookies and I did everything before I came back on the second time.
You mean our third time?
Third
two
time,
times
yeah.
it came on.
How many times was there? No,
3.
yeah, the
Cookers
third time.
County.
And I go, forget it. I'll just come in as a join the meeting, and whoever takes over as the host.
Sandra said the Chromebook stay connected.
So then I said, who is the host?
Denise says, ironic, isn't it? 80th anniversary of D-Day today.
I know. Is ironic. But then I looked and I go, who is the host? Oh, Gladys. Okay, I can live with that.
Sandra says the iPad new laptop lost connection. And she says, oh wow, Denise.
You're trying to come back on, right, Sandra?
Well, let's see. Square was for name and no,
Yeah, I can see that, Sandra. Okay.
no picture. She's not on YouTube. So.
Today is Thursday.
All day.
This time 45 years ago, I was screaming my head off. Labor with Michael. Jeez, the pain in the butt he was.
Sandra says yes. Restarting the laptop.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. What time is it?
Nancy says okay, mowing done.
Oh, that was quick. You
Hi,
who's back
Susan.
there? I
Longer's
wouldn't
here.
want to hear. Hi, Susan. Welcome. I would not want to have Laura Lynn back here to mow it. How's your day going, Susan?
Just you and I. We're flipping back and forth.
You and me against the wind.
On YouTube.
Is he on YouTube or no?
Susan says it's a scorcher today, and Nancy says I have a 52-inch grader.
Ah, that's how you got it done so quick.
I'm back.
Sandra,
WB. Did it all just knock you off or what?
It just on the laptop it did, the new laptop, but the Chromebook stayed on, and my tablet and yeah. So I don't know what I'm connected to. Why
That's
are
what
we
happened.
jumping?
That's what happened to me too on my new laptop.
We shouldn't be jumping.
Mm-mm.
I can see what my because the Chromebook's on CenturyLink. Uh, Says I have no signal on Jetpack. I just had to take time to restart it. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I got the iron.
she moved.
Oh, Kathy was froze there for a moment. I guess
Again.
it's like, I don't have the kids for a long period of time. Casey's gonna come get them.
Oh, wow.
It's like, oh, I get them for a little bit.
Couple hours.
Laurie says, well, it's definitely broken, but I got it to work. Oh, who knows? My dad was watching over me today.
Yeah. Every time I fix something, I think of what my mom would always say.
What?
Don't wait for the man to get it done. It'll never get done.
You hear Dave?
Yes. My mom would say that all the time.
Oh, so true.
It's like, my dad would go to work at 8 in the morning, or supposed to be, the store hours were 8 to 5 or 6. I don't remember the actual time back then.
Mhm.
But he would be gone from like 6:30 in the morning to sometimes 8 at night because he delivered different products all around the area. Because it was a hardware building supply. So if
Oh, like
someone,
Mr. C on Happy Days. That's what he owned, a hardware store.
yeah, and it's like, it was just one of those things. If they got a delivery in the winter for the coal to be delivered, my dad delivered coal. Us kids would go down and shovel it up the ones on the side where it was not in the big pile where they could pick it up with the loader. It's like us kids would go down to think that coal's not good for us to breathe. But then we'd go over to the rock plant. It's like we wanted something. I forget what we was trying to. We wanted a new tent or swimming pool or something. We
Mhm.
went to the rock quarry and picked what they called spuds as all the larger rocks because they bung up the whatever the giant sifter thing is called because they
So
had
all your brothers and sisters are still alive, right?
yep. I guess they are.
Guess that didn't hurt you guys to do the coal then.
Nope. But it was just, you think about it. Because people say the coal train's traveling through their town. Because, they was out there trying to stop the trains from delivering the coal across by the train. Heck, we was right down in working with it with our hands. There is the block, Kathy.
That's very pretty, Sandra.
And the center on the picture is supposed to be the same color as out here, or vice versa. I thought I'd add just a little extra to it instead of the 1, 2, 3 colors. I added the fourth.
Really pretty. I like the orange. It pops.
Yes, and there's orange in the square here. It's in the print, and then there's orange stripes going, and it just worked out that the piece I was cutting come on that diagonal. Thank you, Susan and Mary.
Yeah, very pretty.
It's like another one up on the block up there.
Another one bites the dust.
Yep, I only have a couple more to go.
Now I got a question for you.
What, ma'am?
Are you going to do another one this year or?
That's what we have to discuss or just work on UFOs. It's like we could definitely got to take the summer off because a lot of people are traveling and whatnot.
Right.
But when I'm done with Lilac, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do on Tuesdays, but I'm going to do something. I'm going to continue on Tuesdays.
I think,
Like
yeah, I think taking the summer off would be a good idea.
we got a lot of UFOs and things. It's like I'm going to do that notebook on Tuesday as soon as that one's done, and then I'll.
I want to see that. And the needle minder?
Yeah, we could even do that. The needle minder. Do one or the other over here. And thank you, Deb. Susan Munger. It's like I got to go back up and read what was said up there.
Get off my fabric. Like a,
Okay. All right. It's like I am Denise. I'm old. I have to rest in between all jobs, and a shower is a job nowadays.
tell me about it.
Yeah.
You're ready to take a nap when you get done with the shower, right? I know I am.
This here is one of M. Marshall Drygood's new prints. It's called what? Palette Patch. I want to find something like this in the bigger, the wide stuff. Beautiful. Purples, pinks, aquas. It's just a beautiful print.
Ooh, yeah, really pretty.
Yeah. Her her brother's father-in-law is in hospice care.
Um,
I have such a and Mutual of Omaha has not even sent me an email to ask why I left or anything.
you're not important to them. You're just a number.
No, I got an email today. Do you want life insurance? And
From
when I
mutual.
read that, I says, do you want life insurance? And I can tell you what next block is because I got them all printed out. Jawhawks.
What?
That's what it's called.
What does it
Jawhawk.
looking like?
I'm getting it out of the notebook. That's the next one.
Okay. Doesn't look difficult.
It's like I quit look. It's like I just look at the blocks. So it has these similar. They're just flipped around, and then it's just a large half square triangle in the corner. That's the only difference.
Hmm.
Instead of piecing the piece together, and then these are turned around. It's just rearranging those blocks just about in a different pattern.
Jawhawk.
And then I picked 4 winds. And when you look at it, you got the 4 pinwheels, but you have 4 flowers.
Oh, they look like tulips.
Yeah. So this yellow in here where they have yellow, I'm going to put green and then I'll make the flower colors, and then I'll go from there. So I'm going to do green where the orange is to make it look like the leaves because it goes over and touches the tulip.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to let that be the leaf. And then 4 different color flowers.
Hi, Sherry. Sherry's here.
And then the last one for this group is going to be Bright Morning Star.
Ugh.
And it's just 2 flying geese units and then a square with a little strip and a little strip.
Okay, so they're, let me write that down. They're Jayhawks. Hold on.
Yep.
Jayhawks. Okay, number 2 was
4 winds. 4 winds, WINDS.
okay, and number 3.
Bright
Yeah,
Morning Star. Bright Morning Star.
and then that ends the
That ends the sampler for this.
year time. Okay, Bright Morning Star.
We started it off
Fabric Pat. Wait, what is it called? Fabric Patch Square.
patchworksquares.com.
Yeah,
Patchwork Square, not squares, square.com.
Patch Square. Dot. Oh. All right. I got it. Did you hear me say Sherry's here?
Yes. Oh, hello, Sherry. Glad you could make it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's Gladys's channel. Put up your Facebook one too, Gladys. Your group one. So we have both. Oh my gosh.
Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am.
Okay. Susan, have any of you ladies ever made the broken Lone Star quilt? I've done quite a few Lone Star quilts, but not one broken Lone Star. No, I have not.
I can't say I have, but I can't Google anything right now. Nothing's working on my iPad.
Oh no, are you going to be okay without the Google?
Yeah,
They would
because,
be.
because I'm trying to keep it off of the CenturyLink because I don't want to take more power from here and kick me off here.
Right. Okay, so I have, oh my gosh, binding. Okay, I'm not really worried about that right now. I need 72 2.5-inch squares. You know, I do have the Go Me that goes down to 2.5, but you waste so much fabric. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll be thinking about it. It's so nice to sit for a bit. Are you really busy today, Sherry? You've been busy all week. And Susan says, it's a beautiful quilt. I believe it is Native American. I want to do the Mariner Star and the Hunter Star, the two that Tiffany did, but I'm definitely um I'll write Lone Star down. Native. Okay, got it. Susan says hi to Sherry. I like that. Hi, Sherry Rose. And she gives her a picture of a rose. Did Sandra freeze?
No.
No,
I'm just Googling.
she just didn't. I thought you couldn't Google.
I went over to my Chromebook and Googled.
Oh, okay. Oh, I need some more white fabric.
It's like a lot of people buy white fabric by the bolt, and I know why.
Yep. Can go through it real quick. I mean, real quick. Okay, Sherry, I know planting, weeding, and getting ready for 2 months of company. 2 months of company? Oh my. Is your kids coming? Okay, there's Gladys's channel and her Facebook group. For those of you that aren't on her channel and or in her Facebook group, please go and join now. We need to get her subscribers up there.
Yeah, mine are at a standstill.
Yeah, mine too. But
Okay, I gotta write today's date on this front of this one. That tells me when it was done.
okay, we got
And then right on the back of the
Susan, I've done quite a few Hunter Star quilts, but not tried the Mariner Compass. When I first started watching Tiffany, that was the first thing I saw her do. She was doing the Mariner Star and Mariner's Compass. She had it all laid out, all these beautiful colors on her table. I'm just like, wow. Sherry, no kids, adults. Okay. Valerie, I just finished work. How is everyone today? I'm better now that I got stuff working. It was kind of comical this morning.
Comical is not what the word I would put.
Laura Austin. I thought you wasn't here.
Hold on. Lori, I've got a Hunter Star on the go, not having luck with it. Oh, and that would be a great birthday gift, a bolt of white fabric, but you need to pick it out. I said white fabric, Laura. Come on. You already got Sandra her birthday present. All right, Susan says, I told Doreen now she has a featherweight sewing machine to take it to retreats. And KD, hi everyone, stopping by to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, KD. Thank you so much. And Susan, Sandra, she named her machine Mary.
Mary Jane.
Nice.
I got Sarah, and she's got Mary.
Is the Hunter Star quilt hard? And Susan, do you remember when her channel was called the Yes Midnight? No, that was somebody else. But yeah, that's when I started watching when it's Insomniac. And the
When she
Mariners,
couldn't sleep.
yeah, and the Mariners was the first one I saw her do. And when I was watching her, I don't know, I just fell in love with her color choices and the way she did stuff. The only thing I didn't like was when she put the pedal to the metal. But she still does that. So who am I to say, right? Okay.
Terry.
Sandra is your okay. You go back down here. Katie says, Lori, I have a hunter star in a timeout box. Terry, good. Valerie, glad your work is done. And Terry, I am putting binding on a quilted postcard. I need a head exam. Susan, hi Laura. How you doing? Been praying for you. Yep, I always pray for Laura. And Susan, no, it's not hard. Okay, because I've, you know, and then there's one that I want to do that
Broken Lone Star. Can I remember that from here to there?
that Eleanor Burns does, or Orion Star. I want to do that one too. I have not gotten a birthday present for Sandra yet this year. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead. Smack me. Gladys does. I'll smack myself with cheeks.
Well, it just depends which Broken Lone Star you want, because it's like,
Is there more than one?
yes, there's always more than one.
Laura says, Susan, thank you. Difficulty breathing, but locked in my office and attending Zoom meetings. Gosh, I'm so sorry you're having a hard time breathing, Laura. I guess my prayers aren't working, huh? But I'm going to continue to pray for you. Lori, I have 3 quilts in timeout, in the timeout box. Tried my quilt from hell yesterday, and it needs to be burned. LOL. Which one is that, Lori? Terry says hi to Susan, and Valerie says, hello, Sherry, Terry, Susan, and Laura. And Susan, Laura, that would be an awesome gift for, yes, it would. Terry, the featherweight crew is here. Ha ha.
Hail, hail, she says, not ha ha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry. Hail, 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 the gang's all here. Okay. Mary, oh no, Lori. Yeah, I want to know which one it is that she wants to burn.
Well, it's like I put that one up for how many years? More than 40,
Which one?
because I didn't trust myself for embroidering.
Which one?
The one that was embroidered blocks, my grandma was just supposed to hold the blocks and teach me how to embroider, but when I went back, she had almost all of them embroidered. And it has the different embroidery with a 4 patch.
And Laurie said, Mr. Star Company, Winter Star.
Winter Star. Don't know
Itchy
if I'm
nose
familiar
company
with
coming. I don't know what does an itchy nose mean.
I don't either, but I've been having one.
I
Hunter.
know what my neighbor's doing. He goes out, he'll find a patch of grass that's got weeds. He'll dig out that whole patch of grass, throw that out, get new soil, lawn seed, and put it back. Now he's doing something with his flower beds. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's
You
like,
got it, Laura. You got it. You got it, my friend. Prayers coming. Hugs and prayer. Here's a virtual hug for you,
am I
okay?
avoiding you? No. I'm trying to figure out my internet. And I keep going over losing Marshall dry goods. I have a phone for text only. I have
Terry,
grandkids from it too.
well, I am not superstitious, but it means you are going to get into a fight
Is that what that is?
with Alani.
No, I fight
Making it
with this internet
logical.
bull crap. I want to look at Marshall Dry Goods to order the back for that quilt.
Okay, Susan, Laura, Doreen is praying for you too. And Lori, too many points, and I was a newbie when I started. Snowballs are all wrong. Very frustrating. Oh, I've made that mistake with snowballs. I know.
I've made several quilts with snowballs.
But how many have you made with mistakes?
With what?
Mistakes.
Well, if you do your snowballs correctly. You know how many snowballs is in that bunny quilt?
A lot.
Yeah.
Do you know? Did you count?
I was just trying to think in my head. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 per bunny.
Terry says, I had the same internet issues today as well. It is the satellites. And Susan, Itchy knows this company's coming or it is dollars coming. I forget. I want money. Want company.
I thought the itchy palm was money.
She is getting company. Her friend's coming. When does she come?
Next week.
Yeah, I know. Don't faint, everybody. Sandra has a friend. Susan, it's like 98 here, but it feels like it's 108. Very humid here today. I hate the humidity. Terry says, company is when you drop silverware. I was married to the most superstitious family for decades. Sam's here. Yay, I made it at least a little earlier today. Hello, all y'all peeps. Hello, Sam. Welcome, welcome. Itchy palm is money, says Terry. Laura, Sandra, pick a white while you are on Marshall Dry Goods or Backorder Shop. Growing up, we were told we were getting company if our nose itched. Hmm. Yeah, this is kind of like an off-white, like an ivory white. What is that called? When it's off-white, it's ivory looking white. It's not white.
It's like I like the cream too.
Okay.
And see, right now I can't even get off of the 108 backing. I don't know what I did.
Mary says, hi, Sam and Laura. Left palm itching, you will receive money. Right palm itching, you will pay money. Terry, LOL, that is a funny, all the different takes on the wives' tales. Yep. Susan, cool. Do we get to meet her, Sandra? And Sarah, I'm back. Welcome back, Sarah.
Connie has been on for very little. She's come in and then left.
She's the one with the puppy dog? The dachshund?
She's the one with that dog.
Dachshund, right?
Yes. And the first thing she asked me, do you still have Bailey? If you don't like what I have, don't
come. Don't bring the
coming.
This is Bailey's house, you know? Terry. Oh, I asked Alexa. She said if you have an itchy nose, someone is saying bad things about
you. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Lori, my nose should be itchy 24/7 if that's true. No, Lori. No. And Sarah says, Terry, my mom always said if you have an itchy nose, your mother-in-law is thinking about you.
Well, she's up in heaven, so.
And Sam says to Terry, did you really ask Alexa?
And she can stay in heaven. It's like it's great for me.
Susan, I don't trust Alexa, LOL. And Terry, Lori, for me too. And Terry says, I did. And Susan says, hi, Sarah. I don't have Alexa.
I don't either. I have what is it? Hey, Google.
See what Siri says about your right palm itching.
And my hey Google
What
didn't
does it
even
mean
listen to me.
when your right palm is itching? Your palms can itch for various reasons, such as dry skin and allergies. Not that kind. Okay. What is the superstition saying about your right palm itching?
Right palm means you will receive money soon. This money can come in many forms. For example, right hand itching can indicate that you will receive a reward soon. This is from trulyrichmom.com.
That's what it means. Okay, so then
Nose itching.
what does it mean, superstition, your nose itching?
I found this on the web.
Okay, we're not going to do it another way.
He won't read it to you.
I know. What does superstition mean, your nose is itching?
Here's what I found.
A therapist. Okay, a nose is believed to indicate an upcoming. Ran out of room. Hold on. When your nose starts to itch, take a moment. Da da da. Someone's talking about you. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Well, Laura was talking about me.
I want to read this therapist one.
And
Harry
I
just
clicked
put
on
two in.
Marshall Dry Goods, white on white, and it's like they're not showing me much of anything. Ooh, I like that one. But that's a 108.
Okay.
Another 108.
I'm done.
Lauren says that means a sneeze is coming. Must be real, yeah.
Yeah, it does that too. Okay, so then why do I take these off when I know I need them to see?
That one's
Okay,
cool.
Katie says if I have an itchy nose, it's because the cat hair is getting to me.
Harry says look for tone on tone.
That burlap white on white's cool. Okay, it's like if I go through here, baby blooms white on white's pretty. That bamboo white, which is kind of like the cat background, how it had the whole bunch of things. If you try to keep quilts gender neutral, it's terrible.
Okay, Laura says some of those wives' tales could be regional Midwest versus North versus South. And Laura, Sandra, yes, I was. And Terry, yes, an itchy nose means you need a tissue, not a finger and not a sleeve. Lori,
Oh,
okay, going back
sleeve.
to but I have water out the front of the house. And Sam, y'all heard the one about itchy boobs? It means the last one who touched them is thinking about them. Well, don't ask me out, please.
Oh my.
Denise, I agree, Lori, because itchy noses aren't limited to married people only. And Valerie says, KD, I had to take my cat's hair off my thread before I could sew the other day. I have cats with long white fur and they are shedding. Susan, Sam, LOL, too funny. And Lori, Sam, that was me. I had it in shower this morning. LOL. So, yeah, Chase's stuff, his fur doesn't get in my stuff over here, just on me when I'm holding them.
Well, it's like I emptied my vacuum cleaner cup from all this minky, and it's still got a light shade of minky.
Are you
It's
still
still
getting the same Bailey's fur?
it. Well, in here it's more just my scraps. The lint cup was just from here.
Yeah.
Minky Dot. Nope, nope, nope.
Did anybody do the block with Sandra today at all? Curious. I did this yesterday too.
Me, myself, and I did today. A lot of
Okay.
them do like they print it and do it later because they got other projects they're doing.
Yeah, like I did. Okay, this right here is home is what Gladys is doing on her channel. This is all of it. I printed it all out. And look at all that.
Did you have to go buy notebooks?
No, Dave gave me this binder.
Okay.
I told him I needed a binder, so he gave it to me. And I think it's the one I gave him. KD, Valerie, I have two long-haired cats. I swear they should be bare and all the hair I pick up. And Terry, Lori, I was going to say the same thing. I hope I'm not giving myself too much thought. LOL. Yeah, so if anybody's interested in doing this, or if you guys have been going along with Gladys, this is it. There are 21 blocks, and she's almost done. So just
I
wanted
knew
to
what
show
the
Home is by Pat Slump.
I wish they'd tell me or if I had better if this is gray or if it's purple, blue.
Laura, are itchy boobs only applicable to married people asking for a friend? Good one, Laura. Okay, Susan, has anyone seen the Mexican hairless cats? Oh gosh,
Yes, I've seen one.
I don't like hairless.
And
They
I
got
think
hairless cats, dogs, guinea pigs. Um, yeah, Becky had two, and Becky's would sit in the window in the sun, and they actually got sunburned. But you pay like $2,000 for those cats.
the hairless dog is disgusting. The hairless cat's disgusting. The hairless rat is disgusting.
Guinea pigs
Yeah, anything that's ugh,
has
that's
hair.
disgusting.
Susan said, LOL, Laura. Did you not catch what I said about Laura, Sandra?
It's
I'm going
like
to go back there. You didn't laugh. Are itchy boobs only applicable to married people asking
I'm
for a
well, it's not me. It's like,
not asking for a friend, she's asking for herself. That was funny.
yeah,
Okay, Terry, my friend has a hairless cat. It is a Sphinx, I think.
I know who touched mine last, but it's like, oh, I'm not saying.
Now, this is a quilting chat, not a
Yeah,
section.
I was about to say. Put that
Uh,
on the channel.
shame on you, Sandra.
I know.
Shame, 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 shame.
I just know who did, and it wasn't a doctor because you got to go to one first.
The curly hair cat is a Rex cat, says Terry. Have you seen those humongous cats? Oh gosh, what are they called? They look like they should belong in the wild, but they're domestic. People have them as pets. They're really friendly. They're really beautiful too. What are they called? There's this one that I see on YouTube where this cat actually has her own bedroom, own bed, stuffed animals, litter box, everything's right there in her own bedroom. Susan, the expensive
I agree, Laura.
called me
Hairless men are
today.
yuck too.
They called me today and wanted to know if I wanted to follow up an appointment. I said, no, you're too expensive. Good for you. Maine Coon. That's it. That's it, Terry. Oh, they're beautiful, but they're so big.
Spelled that wrong.
Yeah, I get the gist.
Laura's bringing, it's like
Okay.
my memories go back.
And Laura, hairless men are yuck too. Hairless men.
Well,
Denise,
if they shave it, if they're naturally hairless, it's fine. But if they have to sit there and shave it, no. They they have all those commercials of those guys shaving they're
heads.
actually shaving all their hair off. It's like that 5 o'clock shadow on all their body parts, it's is worse than if they would have let it grow.
Denise says,
Just saying from experience, from memory, from memory.
I don't think so. Yeah, Dave said he was going to shave his hair this summer, and I said, no, I don't think you are. You would not look good bald. Yeah, he might be getting a couple gray hairs in here, so he wants to shave off his whole head. Look at me. That's all I got is gray, right?
Katie now can imagine a man with a chest of stubble.
Sandra says my memories haven't died yet.
It's like I'm probably 12 shades of red.
No, you're not. Do you feel like you are?
Yeah. Because I'm thinking back the memories.
Way back.
Heartworm
Was
test, $85. Yeah.
was Larry hairy?
Yeah. He had a hairy chest. But he was bald naturally. He was balding naturally. He had that hair that went around. And he kept a comb over. And it's like, I am tired of trimming a comb over. I says, it's either everything one or none. So he didn't mind giving up his comb over. It was so funny in the wind. Woo! There'd be that one thing of hair. I said, you're wearing a cap all the time anyway.
Is
So
Casey taking after him?
no, Casey hasn't went bald yet.
He looks like his dad.
Yeah. But Casey also went through chemotherapy, which changes all your system too. He might not lose his hair. He might not take after the Jenner, because Larry's dad was bald too, and his dad was bald. So there's, those 3 generations I know was bald.
I guess you never know.
Male pattern baldness. But if you're naturally bald, it's okay. But to have to get up and shave your body every single day, it's like.
And there are people that do. There are guys that do that.
I was
Terry
glad
said,
to get older when you didn't have to shave your legs as much.
Exactly. I'm at that point. Terry says male pattern baldness. Susan, can you picture a man with a hairy chest getting it waxed?
I have seen. Have you seen
saw
YouTube?
videos, and their reactions are hilarious. No, I haven't seen it.
Their YouTube. Just Google men waxing on YouTube. You'll find it. And those guys, they scream and holler. It's like one guy says, I'm leaving with this mark on me. He says it'll grow back eventually. But it was red, bright red from the wax. It was terrible.
Terry, they say you get your hair from your father's side, but I clearly have my mom's hair. Yeah, I have my dad's. You never know,
Well, it's like, yeah, I don't know. But Casey so far is not. My husband was pretty much by Casey's age. He'd keep combing it over. It's like, I don't know if I kept that one picture.
Does Casey wear a cap all the time like Larry?
Yes, Casey wears, well, because you want to protect your eyes. So that visor on your hat. helps protect your eyes because your eyes get totally. You need that protection.
I used to wear an angel cap all the time. But on the move up here, it disappeared.
Isn't that amazing how everything you lose
Disappeared.
it?
Yes. I had about 6 of them, and there's none of them here. And one of them was signed by John Lackey, the picture
There's
of
that
the angel.
picture of me with short hair.
Nope, I haven't had one single kiss.
And I have too many quilt patterns saved.
Oh.
Too many quilt patterns saved here.
Okay, going down. Yeah, no problem. Okay, Sarah. I believe it, Terry. I got my dad's thin and almost non-existent. My mom had thick, long black hair right until the end. She was just starting to get a few grays. Terry, well, now men are styling if they shave their heads, so it doesn't even matter anymore if a man has no hair on his head. They're styling it?
That's what they say. We'll say.
Okay. Oh, oh, my fat cat.
I
Yes.
don't want the.
Oh, honey, don't take it personal, okay? But it's true.
I like the half-inch beard that's groomed so it's not going down the neck like hairlines can, and then where it fills up in here. I like a short bearded guy.
He says, my little buddy. Yes, my fat little guy. I
But
know.
somebody, when Larry passed away, they posted a picture. So do I got to go back that far? $1918. It's like,
That's a good boy.
he didn't have a hat on for some reason, and that was not normal for Larry.
Maybe he had just washed his hair and waiting for it to dry.
Now, Casey would never shave his head. Austin will not shave his head.
What about Derek or Douglas? No?
No.
All right, butthead. uh, um, okay, Susan says, when I want a good laugh, I just Google men getting chest wax and it makes me feel better. Laura Lysandra, take a look at my summer house white on cream dotty yardage at Fat Quarter Shop. Men, yes. And Terry, Sarah, my dad had thin, dark hair, and my hair is curly and coarse like mom's and grandpa's. Go figure. Laura, I purchased Blossom by the bolt. Terry, yes, the thing to do is to shave the head.
Well,
Yeah, they got a little gizmo thing that's got like four brown things that can't possibly cut you. God, what's it called? I see it all the time.
I'll get my post-it note out and write that down, Laura, because my tablet's internet still is not working.
Really?
Because
Okay.
it's on my phone.
Can you see it? Or do you want me to say it again?
My summer house.
Yeah,
Right?
my summer house, white on cream. Dottie, Dottie, yardage at fat quarters.
And then Blossom.
Yeah, I think somewhere up. Oh yeah, I purchased Blossom by the bolt, she says.
It's like one of them over there at Marshall. But
Valerie
it's
says, good afternoon, Chase. Susan, men are big babies, aren't they though? Terry, to Laura, where do you get that?
because I'm trying to figure out what the heck this one fabric is. It's over on Marshall. It's in the natural color. Andover Fabric Gives Thanks. It's got just a little. They're crosses, but they don't touch. But it's like every once in a while, because I need for like backgrounds, and I don't always want white or cream.
Okay, Terry says, does Rita have it? And Terry says, I have a beautiful white on white from Marshall. I will go see what it's called. And Susan, does Rita sell it? I gotta stand up for a second.
Rita hadn't got any yet that I was of the whites or the tone on tone yet that I. Okay, my. Wow. Then it pops up an advertisement. Come on, really?
Jen, where's my white unicorn? And my big stuffed animals, where are they? My white unicorn and my Pokemons?
Well, it must be pretty
the
popular
Happy Meal
search
and
because it brought it right up.
oh, they gotta go right there.
My summer home
They go right there.
dot, you said.
I don't know.
You know what I like?
I'm sorry.
White on cream. And then they have cream. I'll look at both. I can. That's got red and blue or gray or something. It's like,
Okay. Much better. Now, Susan, love the wide backs from Marshall Dry Goods. Susan, I love using tone on tone white or cream. Laura, to Terry, I buy Blossom by the bolt from and get the bolt discount. And Terry sent you a link, Sandra.
yeah, I just seen that come through. Good thing I have two things that work. Means my tablet's not. That because it's hooked to the phone. I'm still in R. You don't want me to talk to anybody.
Well, Susan says that's pretty fabric, Laura. Terry sent you a link, Sandra's, with an S.
Well, thank you, Terry.
I gotta do some ironing and I don't want to. But then after I cut the let's see. Let me see. Okay, so the 2.5 squares are going to be corners of these, and then the rectangles are going to go in between each one.
Where'd it go? I lost my chat. There it is. Ah, somebody or like, come on, it's on a commercial. Why?
12 times
Went over
3.
to Rita's now.
Okay. Terry says, thanks, Laura. And I ordered the 108, but they have the 45. And Susan, what is everyone doing this weekend? Well, on Saturday I'm gonna go on Zoom. And then on Sunday I'll be doing things with Jen. What are you doing, Susan?
You can tell I'm looking at the tablet. Okay. Who ordered what?
Terry ordered the 108, but they have the 45.
See, I have to go back to live chat or I don't get all that. I got so many windows open. You know, I need a laptop with a 54-inch screen.
Sarah said her
I have
husband.
that so I can see what I'm doing.
She said, my husband's going fishing this weekend, so I will be home alone with the kids. Oh, Sarah. Whatever happened with him and joining the choir? Did he not join? Okay, Susan, for the Wonky Log Cabin block swap, Sandra, we make 2 for each person on the list, right?
Correct. And some people can open that list, some people can't. I don't understand it.
Correct the mundo.
I do not understand it. I have 5 messages in Messenger. Wow. Internet must have worked for a little bit.
Susan says she's going to be canning more homemade apple pie filling and canning it up. Oh, apple pie. Delicious, delicious. Sounds good. Sounds real good.
Yeah, I like that breezeway. That's one of my favorites out there, Terry. The breezeway on. Looking for fabric in bulk. Let's see what they say. Because I have internet right for a second.
Laura, I will be shopping for a new chair this weekend. Ooh, fun. And Sarah,
Becky,
they have not made their final decision yet, so still waiting. Is it bad that I'm telling people not to vote for him? No.
Mhm.
No, you don't want to be away from you guys. It's not bad. I totally understand.
well, it got me to the page so I could see it. Now it won't let me go any further than that.
Is your block sewn together, Sandra, for today, or is it just in piece?
No, that's
Oh, okay. It was the way it was up against the. Okay.
with my purple background.
No, well, maybe.
Well, it had some puckers. I mean, it doesn't stay up there forever because I needed to have the dark background so you can see. Because you put white on a white board, you can't see it at all.
I know. Um, I've done that many times.
I got to one on there for a moment.
And Sarah, no, it's if he gets voted in, I'm automatically obligated to be a lot more involved in every event the church has, and I don't want it. I don't blame you, Sarah. You got your hands full.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of kids, and you got your hands full.
And unfortunately, you're not thinking wrong. You're thinking about your marriage and you
Mhm.
because you got to be obligated to do something you don't want. It's not going to be a a good marriage after that. Well, he went and got sod. He took his flower bed completely out. He's putting sod down.
He doesn't want flowers anymore?
Well, as he's 80, and it's easier to mow lawn than weed, because I'm thinking about taking my flower bed more.
You don't want it?
Well, I've taken them out from under the tree. I'm going to just mow right up to the bottom of the tree. And the one flower bed I got to go out and dig. But I can't with Mr. Allen because he can't stand the grass. So I have to take a quilt out for, I have what they call, I made a quilt for on the beach. It's got denim on one side and a light canvas on the other side. It was $1 a yard. And I forget if it was 60 wide, it was $1 a yard. I bought the whole bundle and I made several of these jean blanket quilts. That way I can just throw them out on the lawn
And not worry about them. Okay, so Valerie says, I am planting and finishing things to take to my guild meeting next Saturday. And Susan, my other vet is very affordable, but you have to drive like an hour. Well, figure in the price of gas and how much gas you and take it from there. And Sarah, I told my sister I'm going to color my hair again and go to church, and then we'll automatically be taken off the short list.
I'd go in with that temporary purple and pink stripes.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Unfortunately, the temporary is longer than you want.
Oh, yeah. Susan, I have trouble breathing with fresh
What
cut.
the heck did Austin order now?
And Mary said, good one, Sarah. It was a good one.
Great big tall box. Austin goes to work at 4 o'clock tonight.
One of those 4 to midnight? Yeah.
No,
No?
I don't. Normally it's a 12-hour.
Oh. Ooh, 4 to 4?
Yeah.
Sarah, my husband said no because then we'd get unwanted company from the church telling me how sinful we are.
Oh no.
Man,
They shouldn't be running your life like that.
I know. You do what you want. I mean, really.
The
Who are they to judge, right?
the 80-year coloring your hair. Speaking of that, this 80-year-old man across the street has a 70. I think she said she's 72. She will not leave the black hair dye alone. She has it sent to her monthly.
Yeah.
And it's like that black hair is so unnatural.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like horse. It's like, and she always has it in a ponytail. And I said it looks just like the horse's tail because it is thick. It's oh, when I did my hair black once, it was such a coarse. I said I have a horse's tail on my butt. That's only one box.
Susan says, Sarah, if I was younger, I would want the mermaid hair. It's so pretty, but far for younger people. Sarah, I said, who cares? It'll be his dad that would come, and I have no problem telling my father-in-law off. And Susan, oh no, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Oh my goodness. Good one, Sarah. Good one, good one, good one. Okay, don't forget. I hope that Susan's channel comes up today at 4 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock Mountain, 6 o'clock Central, and 7 o'clock Eastern, which is her time. So she's been having problems with the microphone. We can't hear her. So I hope she gets that fixed. And then Gladys tomorrow at 4 o'clock her time, Central, 5 o'clock Eastern, uh, 3 o'clock Mountain, and 2 o'clock Pacific Standard, my time. Don't forget about them. And Becca tomorrow night at 5, and which is 8 o'clock her time, I think. I don't know. And so on and so on and so on. Okay. But let's hope that Susan gets her channel going today. And Sarah, exactly, Susan, but that doesn't get preached in our church. One of the many reasons I want to leave. Well, can you go to another church without your husband, or would that be?
The woman has to follow the man.
Oh, okay. I see.
It's one of them things.
Gotcha. And Susan, yes, I said Gladys tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Okay. Gladys comes on tomorrow at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 3 o'clock Mountain, 4 o'clock Central, which is her time, and 5 o'clock Eastern. I would never forget Gladys. Are you kidding? And Sarah, I could, but it would cause a lot of problems for my husband.
Tender looks like she's gonna go to sleep.
I'm cold. I
Are
am
you
cold.
really?
Yeah.
What's your thermostat set at?
71.
Wow. And who's that blanket for? Who's that quilt for?
Me. It's mine. This one's mine. I was covered up with Ronnie's last night.
I like that one because of all the dogs.
Yep.
Sarah. Oh, she already said Sarah. Susan. Love doggy quilt, Sandra. Mm-hmm.
Thanks. It's like I do too. It's nice and warm and cuddly.
It done be a one of a kind.
It is a one of a kind, that's for sure.
One of a kind.
Because each dog color was changed to fit each dog. And then it's like,
Bye, Sarah.
Goodbye, Sarah.
I'm glad I don't have that dilemma to
You
go
too.
through, Sarah, but have a nice weekend.
Yeah, you have a great weekend, Sarah.
And don't overdo.
Hope it all works out for you.
But just don't overdo trying to catch up with all that you didn't get done.
All right. Everybody's saying bye to Sarah. So, oh yeah, did it take you a long time to make that quilt?
The hardest one was the sugar gliders. That one right there. I had to enlarge a photo. I had to make the photo black and white and enlarge it and then start figuring out from there.
Wow, you did a great job. That's cute.
But I should go put the white twinkle in their eyes. Oh, Denise likes Dixie. Sorry, Bailey. Susan, bottoms up quilt will have the nurses laughing. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Did I get junk mail? Of course, I got junk mail.
And bills.
No, I don't get a bill in the mail.
Oh, you don't?
No. Yeah. Bottoms up is going to be a fun one. But this quilt here was really easy to quilt because I went with what they call wood because the dogs have the fence behind them. So I only had to quilt in the black lines. And then up here where the dog paws are, I just did swirls back and forth. But I got to finish putting name tags. Got to find a little light blue for Sadie. Pepper, it'll be a gray because he has the red scarf. But it's just little things I have to finish. And then they happen, I stiffen them. I put an interfacing on the back to make them a little stiffer. And then hand applique and put them on.
Oh, wow. Hola, Maritza. ¿Cómo estás? Thank you for coming. We're looking at Sandra's dog quilt.
Maya, be quiet.
Well,
Maya,
don't listen, Maya.
What's in the pepper?
My Maya is different than her Maya.
Maya is, yeah, she wants to come in with Gladys.
No,
Jen's
she
all,
wants to go-
oh,
she wants to go in the bedroom there. Probably.
oh, the
She
other
wants-
bedroom?
She want a plant.
But I just found a string I have to hide.
Can you cut it?
No, I hide them. I hide them and then cut them. I have a fear that these things are going to come apart. I'm not 100% on this tack, 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 done. So I just leave the strings, knot them, hide them, and it's like, and be done.
No.
But I got to
Okay.
make me one of those needle minders for this drawer.
Yeah, Sandra, needle minder on the list.
List of things to do.
The little one, like you got the book that you can open up and put stuff in.
Yeah.
One of those.
Needle minder book.
Okay, you too, Samantha. Do you want to come on with us tomorrow? I mean, Saturday? I haven't asked you that lately. On the live Zoom, do you want to come on there, Samantha? Private Zoom. That's it. Private Zoom.
Live Zoom.
Sorry. Private Zoom with us on Saturday. I don't know why I call it live either.
Because we are live. We're seeing each
Yeah.
other. It's like going on Messenger.
Yeah. It's like, and with all the stuff that happened to me this morning, you know. Can I have some root beer? You get a chance. Your dad hasn't come out here. Oh, that might be why. Well, she didn't answer, so I don't know what that means.
What?
If she wants to
Oh,
come on.
Samantha. She's already gone. Evidently. That 2-minute delay.
Evidently. Mm. Okay. No answer, no nothing.
Yep.
Okay. That's fine.
Well, she got a couple minutes before you go, so. Alicia's seeing what I need for the kids. Diapers. Formula. I have a formula here.
What kind of formula does he take?
Similac Advanced or something like that.
Jen used to have Similac with iron.
This has got the extra iron and different things. So it's like,
The one they didn't have back in the day.
my kids all had the Similac with iron.
There's another one too, and I don't remember what it's called, but she did not like it.
Well, that's the only one I ever had. What was good for one was good for the other. Because, I just about had leftover when I had the next kid. And
Wow.
it doesn't come in the can anymore. It used to be that concentrated can. It's all I ever see is just the powder.
Really?
Yeah. And it can plug up that nipple. Infamil.
The
That's
can,
the
the
other
can,
one. Yes,
Infamil.
Mary.
Yes, that was it. The can was about yay big. It filled up like 4 bottles.
Well,
It
you
was
didn't get the concentrated.
good.
You got the premixed. We got the premixed only for travel. Because when you travel with kids, you have to make sure to take the water. We learned the hard way with Melinda. Because it's like, so this next time we traveled with Melinda, we took 4 gallons of water with us. And when you're on your last gallon, you have to mix that with the water where you're at, because we was gone a month.
Oh wow.
Bye,
And
Donna.
so, bye, Donna. But
Bye,
it's like,
Donna. I didn't know you were here. I'm so sorry. Hi, Donna. Bye, Donna. It's my bad. My trying day today.
but,
So, does anybody have any questions?
but
Comments?
that Dixie one was the cute. And then the white on white I used has it looks like hair.
That
If you
is
guys
really
could see all these up close and personal, it's like
cute.
they all have their own. Maybe I should do that. Take a picture. And his
Yeah,
ears
take a picture
is
and post.
material backwards.
Yeah, that'd be really cute.
That's the back side of the material because I didn't want to put pink. It's this material just flipped over.
Okay, okay, everybody. Bye. See you on.
Bye.
See you guys on Saturday. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend. Okay. Huh? Yeah. Oh, I'll see you guys at Gladys's tomorrow. Sorry. We will be at Gladys's tomorrow. Okay. And bye, Gladys. Bye, Sandra. Thank you for a very entertaining morning.
Fabric scissors.
Gladys took them, Terry. Gladys took them. As I get the
Bye.
right mouth here. Bye.
I get to end everybody, huh?